guys, Tyler here with Revvin Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, the first of which being the Mercedes AMG Gt4. Now we've been talking about this for a little bit. We talked about it before Geneva, we talked about it during Geneva, and now we're talking about it now. We've learned a lot more new things, kind of like the Dodge Demon, and when it comes to this, it's quite interesting. So the Mercedes AMG Gt4 is based on the Mercedes AMG GT platform, but it's going to have 4 doors. Now the AMG Gt4 is not the technical name for it. That's what we're calling it as of right now. That's what a lot of people are calling it. Very, very high-ranking automotive industry people are calling it the Mercedes AMG Gt4. So that's what I'm going with too, because I really like the name and I think it sounds cool, and it just seems fitting for the car. But when it comes to the Mercedes AMG Gt4, it's going to have 4 doors. So it's based on the GT platform, but it's going to have 4 doors, and it's going to be cool. This is where it gets kind of interesting, though. We've gotten some performance statistics about it, not necessarily set in stone yet, but we do have some statistics when it comes to it. The first of which being this is going to have a V8 powertrain. Standard from the factory. It's going to have a V8 powertrain. People are saying that it's going to be producing close to 500 horsepower. Now that's a lot of horsepower for a family sedan. It's kind of unnecessary for a family sedan, but it gets better. So that's going to be the base model. Every base model AMG GT is going to have basically a V8. It's going to produce 500 horsepower. Now this is where it gets interesting. Once you start getting into the higher models, the highest model is said to have a V8 twin turbo hybrid powertrain. So that's not only a V8 with 500 horsepower, but it's also going to have turbos on it, which is probably going to push it up to 650, 700 horsepower, plus another 100 horsepower from the electric motors that it's going to have. So you're going to have instant torque, and you're going to have that nice filling in of the turbo lag, if you will, for the car. So you're going to have just this like beautiful performance car, and it's said to have close to 800 horsepower, if not more. People are speculating a little bit more than 800 horsepower. So I'm excited to see what this is going to happen with his car, and I'm super stoked when this thing is going to come out. And who knows, we might get, I know a couple guys at a Mercedes dealership, we might be able to sit in one, maybe test drive it. That would be kind of cool. But who knows, we'll see what the future holds. Now on to the next car. The new Toyota Supra is being tested much more. They're testing it quite a bit, and I'm super excited about this. You can, when you're looking at the car, they've taken some spy shots of it up close and things like that. You can see a couple of things. Now, if you know anything about when it comes to like the prototype cars, when they're driving them on the road, they don't release the full prototype car. They cover it with weird body panels, and I don't know why they drive these on the road if they're not going to get the right like aerodynamic things. But maybe it's just for suspension and powertrain reasons. Nonetheless, though, this car has some body panels covered up. But somebody was a genius and pulled up to the car and walked up to the front of it when it was at a gas station and took a picture of the top, looking straight down at like where the emblem would be on the hood area, and you can kind of see the front is accentuated a little bit into like a nose cone. It looks similar to like a Ferrari Enzo, if you will, and it's kind of portraying the prototype, or the concept rather, of the Toyota FT1. I'm excited to see if this thing is actually going to hold its weight, if this is actually going to be the production car looking like the Toyota FT1, because that thing was a stunning car when I saw it at the LA Auto Show, and it's going to be a stunning car if we get to see it on the road. And I definitely would be interested in getting one of those, because those things look sick and they'll be instant classics. Honestly, I know instant classic is kind of like it doesn't work, but I'm gonna call it an instant classic because that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be worth a lot more money when you get it than when you it's gonna be worth more money if you sold it right after you got it, which is gonna be kind of cool. So we don't know performance statistics on this one. This one's still in testing. It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably not going to be released until late 2018, maybe even early 2019, probably Geneva 2019. That would be my speculations, but we'll see what happens with that. And so anyways, on that note, guys, I want to ask you guys a couple questions. What do you guys think of the new concept car, or the new prototype cars that are coming out, and which one would you guys get out of these two choices? On that note, guys, have a great day.